No! Such a big bite this time.
I know.
I feel like it was so big, I forgot.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today, we have a reunion special brought to you by Haagen-Dazs with Emma Chamberlain. Emma,
Yes.
we have a whole new lineup of hot sauces today. And not only that, but also an indulgent antidote after we finish the 10-wing gauntlet thanks to Haagen-Dazs ice cream. But first, check out Chamberlain Coffee for high-quality, delicious coffee, tea, and matcha needs. And don't forget the Anything Goes with Emma Chamberlain podcast, available on Spotify. Emma Chamberlain, welcome to the show.
I am so excited to be back. I don't think you understand. Like, I ordered a spicy cocktail last night with dinner because I was like, I am just in the Hot One spirit.
I love it. Already.
I'm so ready. This is so good. Easy.
There we go.
I know this though. Like, the first one's easy. It's like, we all know that. Everybody starts and is like, easy.
It seems like you've been doing a lot more like long-form interviews on the podcast, talking to interesting people, historian Michael Best, designer Emily Bodie. How would you describe your approach as an interviewer?
I'm still learning who I am as an interviewer because, you know, I did the Met Gala interviews. That was sort of my first time interviewing.
And that's a little bit different, you know, like the red
So
carpet thing.
different.
Yep.
So different because that is like, you know, I'm good fast, like spur of the moment, like just, you know, spitballing, improving, whatever. I think that comes easier to me. But something a bit longer, something that requires maybe a bit more research, that just requires a different side of the brain. And I enjoy it deeply, but I'm learning what my routine is with it.
Yeah.
Because I've tried preparing a lot before, writing out all the questions. I found that can psych me out. So then I've also gone in kind of blind, like just done research and just gone in blind. And that works too, but then sometimes I'm like, oh, I forgot something. So I'm still finding my happy medium, and maybe, you know, do you feel like you have your structure down, or do you feel like you're always learning?
Yeah, no, I don't think the Rubik's Cube ever snaps into place. I think it's just the pursuit of it is always this journey of like trying to figure it all out. But I think the important thing, and you said it, is that you're enjoying it, you know? It's
all about enjoying it, and it's all about learning something from the person that you're talking to. At the end of the day, that's my priority. It's like, I just want to learn something, or just have a silly little talk. Okay, learn something or laugh. That's the goal of an interview, I think.
Are you ready to move on here to sauce number 2? This is Smokey J.
No problem.
Easy. Light work. What's your most controversial coffee opinion? Like, is there a coffee hill that you're prepared to die on?
Okay. There's this sort of segment of the coffee community that's obsessed with, you know, weighing out the beans, you know, spraying like an aroma. Maybe this is sort of more niche, but I'm definitely,
let's go.
My Instagram reels are definitely, they know that I'm a coffee girl.
I know you're deep in the game.
There's a lot of people, you know, who are really into sort of like making the perfect cup, you know, like it taking 50 steps and it being this complicated thing. And that's how you make a really good cup of coffee. But I disagree with that. Sometimes you just want a simple, haphazardly made cup of coffee, and sometimes that's great. Like, it doesn't need to be this crazy process, I guess. But also, if you don't like a cup of black coffee plain and you can't drink that, I don't know if you can call yourself a coffee lover. I think you can call yourself a coffee drinker, and that's okay. But I think to be a true coffee lover, you have to love a black coffee.
Stellar fuzz here in the 3 spot.
I love habanero sauce. Go buy this, you guys. So good.
So I recently binged the most recent season of Next in Fashion for an interview that I had with Tan France and Gigi Hadid.
Yes.
I was very excited to see you as a guest judge. I'm curious, what's the Emma Chamberlain fashion trend prediction that you're most confident in 2024?
Love this question. Because I think about this all the time. Okay, one thing that I've been talking about, actually talked about this with my dad probably 6 months ago. Boat shoes, okay? Because I feel like every year we get a little preppier in one segment of fashion. And then I see boat shoes on the runway. I freaked out. I almost screamed because I said it and then it was there and I didn't even tell anyone other than my dad. Did you leak it? You leaked it. Yeah, so I don't know. I think boat shoes. I also think vampire
aesthetic.
Vampire aesthetic, like Dracula aesthetic.
Don't you think fashion trends are kind of funny? How like people will at scale and in unison decide to take style tips from Count Dracula for like no definable reason whatsoever.
Culture will choose a thing to be obsessed with. I see nautical dads with the boat shoes and I see Count Dracula.
So this is the Los Calientes Verde.
Just got dry in my throat. It's not spicy yet.
Given that their reach dwarfs that of celebrities on other platforms, why do you think YouTubers have such a fraught relationship with being called YouTubers?
Oh my God, this is so great. This is such a great question because I've gone back and forth myself.
Right, same with me.
About how I feel about being called a YouTuber. You know, at first, I loved being called a YouTuber. I was like, this is my dream. I grew up watching YouTube. YouTubers are my movie stars. And then I did end up having this sort of crisis where I was like, I don't feel like people are taking me seriously. I don't feel like when I go home for Thanksgiving, I'm anxious. Do people take this seriously? You know, like the people from home, do they think I have a job? And then, you know, and some of them didn't think I had a job. And it's like, well, do I care about that? And there was sort of a crisis there. For a while, I think I had that crisis on and off, just trying to find confidence in being a YouTuber. I'm back to being like, number one, who cares? But number two, being a YouTuber is cool. Like, I don't care what anyone says. It is cool. And even, let's say in 20 years when I quit YouTube, I hope people still call me a YouTuber. I'll have kids, I'll have a family, I'll be like, whatever, living on a farm, no one's seen me for 20 years. I still hope people are calling me a YouTuber.
Put it on the tombstone.
For the rest of my life. I want it on my tombstone. Someone do that. I don't know how, for later.
So this one is the queso sin queso here.
This one really caught my eye, so I'm really excited about it.
I feel like we're catching an official verdict moment here.
This one's so good. You were saying earlier it's controversial. I think it's delicious.
It's been divisive so far in the episodes that we've shot. There are a lot of interesting trends and breakthroughs in wellness, you know, from bee sting therapy to platelet-rich vampire facials. As someone who's recently downsized their number of appointments, I'm curious, what's the most eccentric or unusual practice that you've adopted in the pursuit of self-care?
There's these tools on the market now that you can buy for at-home use. There's a few different brands, and they're like electromagnetic. Like, what are they? They're like they like zap your face, kind of. They have like waves, like electronic waves. Quite literally, I have no idea what they do, but I love these things so much. It sends vibrations through your face, but it makes your face twitch when you're using it too. Are you worried about me with this? Does this worry you a little bit?
Yeah, you know, I do. You know, I'm proud of you. You know, when I see you succeed, you know, I worry about you too. You know,
Totally.
you know.
I live in LA.
I know.
Like, what do you think? No, listen.
But
this
that's
is
probably,
the bare
you're probably in
minimum
the
in LA.
shallow end in LA. Yeah.
I'm in, quite literally, I'm still
electrocuting your
on
face
the edge of the pool.
with a
this is
serum
nothing.
conductor, right?
No, this is nothing. This is something you can buy. We're not buying this from a sketchy website. This is like, you could find it. You should try it. You'd love.
All right, next episode, all right?
It's no sweat off my back. I'll be sending the link.
All right, are you ready to move on here to the back half?
Yes.
Bourbon Maple Reaper here.
Okay. I just double bited.
I did
see?
too. I went back.
You did too?
I went back.
It was so good.
There we go.
Yeah, this one is the first one where I'm like a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, right.
For sure. It's all coming back.
Do you have any red carpet pose tips? You know, like I feel like my Getty images, I feel like they're
Yes.
so struggle, you know?
Yes. Let me tell you. You need to get into your outfit and you need to stand in the mirror and you need to figure it out.
Okay.
Figure out how to move in it because every outfit is different. Some outfits, it looks good with the hands on the hips. I would love to see you with the hands on the hips. Yes! Some, like, you put on, and it's like, you know, maybe it's like up looking from the back.
Oh.
I love, that would be,
Very good.
these are all I
They're all over the shoulder.
See, so you have to practice.
Okay.
It's all coming up. Pimenterie.
Yeah.
It's starting to get scarier now. But I want it to hurt, so I'm gonna take more skin.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not good, but it's okay though. I feel
Right.
okay.
What's your beef with spinach artichoke dip?
Do you like it?
It's fine.
That's what I'm saying. No one has ever said, now that's my favorite food. Have you, any of you?
Show of hands?
No, I'm not seeing one, no one likes it. Here's what I'm saying. If no one likes it, take it off the menu.
Ooh.
I feel so crazy.
That's the
This is
rules.
making me feel so crazy. Okay, but it's so true. Like, it's like, it's just not good. Oh my God, I almost touched my face.
Yeah, be careful around the eyes.
Yeah,
and that's
understood.
actually like a good omen for what's to come. Because up next we have To Bomb Beyond Insanity.
I'm gonna choose the side that looks the wettest.
There we go.
I'm
Let's
really,
get fun.
I'm trying to have fun today. No! Okay. It's the inhale.
Yeah. And the build and the growth.
I forgot. I took way too. Oh! Don't worry.
I'm not. I've seen you get through it before.
Cool. All right. I'm
know
good
you'll
now.
do it again.
No, I'm good. It was just the initial shock. Such a big bite this time.
I know.
Like it was so big, I forgot.
I'm gonna take the wettest side.
No. This is so much worse than I remembered.
Do you have a current word of the day in rotation? I know that you recently retired Phenomenal.
Yes. Right now, it's novelty. Everything to me is a novelty. Like being here with you, it's a novelty. Honestly,
Da Bomb is a novelty.
is a total novelty. So calling things a novelty has been in my rotation. Phenomenal had to go. What's your word in rotation? Oh my God, I just had a booger drip on the table. Has that ever happened?
No, that might be our first time. It might be our first time.
What's your word right now?
Chris, what have I been saying a lot?
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
That's
I
a
say
phrase.
bang bang a lot.
So that's not a word, that's a phrase. But I love that. Like just being like bang bang.
Yeah, like I'm doing good. Bang bang.
I love that.
How are you doing, Emma?
Bang bang. Okay, wait, I could totally get down with this. Do you mind if I use it too?
Yeah, go ahead.
As long as I give idea creds.
You do not need to do that. You do not.
Okay,
You can have it.
Perfect. You can use novelty. Too.
How about we trade? I'll take novelty. Bang
I
bang
can
is all
bang.
yours.
This is horrible.
I know. Just
This
how you
is-
remember it.
So bad. Okay, but it's totally good. I bit part of this. Is this edible?
These fake bones that they put
I
in the
think it's
vegan
sugar cane.
wings.
It feels like sugar cane to me. Well, I just ate it, so
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'm not worried.
Can't be worse than Da Bomb.
I'm
you know?
taking another
oh
bite of
my
it.
gosh! All right, then I'm
You have
joining
to.
you. I know.
Okay. I'm not here to play. I come here every once in a while
Right.
to hang out with you.
We got to make the most of it.
I need to make it count.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And you are. You are today, Emma. So recently you named irresponsible tattoos as one of your outs in 2024.
Yes.
Stopping short, though, of identifying that irresponsible tattoo. So I'm curious, which of your tattoos is the irresponsible tattoo and what's the backstory?
Okay. I'm giving you a spark note. Okay, but I'm just gonna give you a broad statement here.
Yeah, okay.
You should never get a tattoo with someone. Never. Your mom, your uncle, your friend, no one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, would you get a matching tattoo with me?
You know what? If you gave me that face, I bet I would.
Yes! We're getting what should we get?
Ooh, a chicken wing?
Tramp stamp?
Yeah. Chicken wing tramp stamp.
Please.
We'll go right after this.
Okay, thank God.
So, as we approach the peak of Mount Scoville, Emma, we're going to bring in a different kind of lineup as a reward for all that you've been through in the wing gauntlet.
I feel like I deserve it. I'm so ready.
Now, at the risk of celebrating too early, Emma, you can choose from any of these delicious Haagen-Dazs flavors.
Yep,
What'd you pull?
I got caramel cone.
I'm going to go with the vanilla.
Classic.
You know, yeah, you're right. I'm going to go with vanilla over here, and we will go into this after the last dab. All right, Emma, this is the last dab. As you know, tradition around here to put a little extra on the last wing.
How much last dab did you do?
I did like a little
okay.
smattering
Got it.
over here.
Noted. I feel like I'm good then. All right, let's hit it. I
There we
keep
go.
eating the stick.
I see the face, a little bit of a panic, and I feel it too. And here's the good part, Emma. Before we get into the last question, let's have some ice cream.
Please. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Ooh, it's the perfect, it's like, it's been sitting out for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Have you had
So
this
good.
one?
Not yet, but I heard that's the best one.
So unbelievable. And I've been like obsessed with a sweet treat after dinner at home every night. Like, it's my new routine. That's like a sweet treat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that does it.
And it's almost like an oasis in the desert after all that we've been through. And the hard part is out of the way. We just enjoy this ice cream. And one final question to close things out. You know, last time you were on the show, you had a spiritual awakening and even took a moment to pray to the ghosts of Hot Ones guest pass. Now that you are also a spirit in the sky of this show, I'm curious, Emma, how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as the one who came on and took another bite. And then took another bite. I want to be remembered as the one who took more bites than they believed they could emotionally and physically handle for the sake of Hollywood, baby.
Here lies Emma Chamberlain, YouTuber, takes another bite and then takes another bite and conquers the wings of death.
I want to take more bites than anyone. I'm going in. You saw me just ripping off more of the skin.
Yeah.
Just to be here. Just for the sake of entertainment. No one wants to see me take one little bite like the rest of them. I'm here to take more bites than that and then have my ice cream. What's the, you know what I mean?
A winning combination right there, Emma Chamberlain, and now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, this camera, this camera, let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Well, I have a coffee company, Chamberlain Coffee. We have coffee, we have tea, we have cute accessories. Go discover that for yourself. I have a podcast, Anything Goes. Sometimes I talk alone, sometimes I have a guest. I have a YouTube channel. It's where it all started, Emma Chamberlain. You can go watch those if you want. And what else? That's it. I just had a snot bubble. No one ever rolls out the red carpet for you.
You know what? You're right, you know? You're right about that. Nobody ever does
That
that.
needs to change.
Did you have a good time?
That was so awesome. And this is actually, you need this. It is so good.
I know. Actually, like right now, I can't stop eating it.
Yep, so good. Oh, this is right.